In this video, I'm going to show you how you can limit the scope of the variable that you define in an Excel sheet through only one sheet, or you can define it for a complete workbook. So let's say we want to define cost of item 1 to be 40 and this to be a variable as cost 1. Then we will go to formulas, and in formulas we will click define name. So in define name, we will click name as cost 1 and define the scope to be workbook. So this will be valid for all the sheets inside this workbook, and we'll click OK. Now we will go to cost 2 of the 220, that is cost of item 2, and define it as a name as cost 2, and limit the naming to sheet 1. So we will click sheet 1 and click OK. So if I click equal to cost 1, then cost 1 is visible. If I click equal to cost 2, then okay, just hold on, equal to cost 2 over here and click enter, it's visible. Now if I go to next sheet, a new sheet, and I click equal to cost 1, so cost 1 is available, but equal to cost 2 is not available, it is not defined. So cost 2 is not defined for this worksheet because we have limited the definition for this cell to only this particular sheet, that is sheet 1. So if you want to modify naming or want to delete the naming for a particular cell, then you go to name manager, you click name manager, and in this you will get all the name entries for that you have done. So if you want to delete cost 1 naming, then you just click over here and click delete. So okay, I want to delete it, so cost 1 has been deleted, and I want to change cost 2 to workbook definition. Like I want the scope to be defined into workbook, but it is not allowing me to do that, so I have to again delete that over here, delete it and click OK. So I can close it and now define it as a new name. So I will go and define name and name it as cost 2, and want to define it in a complete workbook and click OK. So cost 2 is now visible. So over here also it can go and say equal to cost 2, and yeah, cost 2 should be visible over here, cost 2, and enter, and it is visible over here. This is cost 1, which is not visible because cost 1 has no definition so far. Now let's go again and define it, and yeah, cost 1, and click OK. So in this way you can define cost 1, or that is the variable names inside Excel sheet, and also edit them, delete them, create new variables and define their scope into a sheet or to a workbook. Thanks for watching this video.